The one thing that I love about these calls, it's an opportunity for connection. And this business, more than any other business I've ever been involved in, is all about connection. And when you don't feel connected to a larger group, I think very often it's harder to be involved and to explore, to feel safe, to move ahead. It's really a container that we can create here that really can individually help us, but also when you get helped individually, it really does help the group. So anybody, just a sentence or two. I know we don't always do this, but I'm seeing some new faces and lots of faces here. So who would like to begin? And you're all muted, so individually you have to unmute yourself.
I'll go, Nikki.
Great.
So my name's Carrie Davis Howell. Originally from Southern Oregon area and now living in Mesa, Arizona, recently married and loving life. Sales coordinator.
Cool. That was good. Who else would do a check-in?
I'll jump in, and I'm here with Lauren because my computer won't turn the video off. So.
Aha. All right. Well, you're allowed to be with Lauren.
Yeah. I'm ready. So I'm Leslie Lyles. I'm in Reno, Nevada, and Lauren is on my team, as is, I think Jesse was on this call, and Courtney. And so yeah, real excited. I'm a sales coordinator and just absolutely loving this mission.
And I'm Lauren Lyles. I also live in Reno, Nevada. And I'm a junior at UNR. And I don't know. What is my position?
You're a Q.
No.
USC?
I'm
No.
2000.
Yeah, she's working on her 2000, which now is a 4000, I think.
So she's working on becoming a QSC, which used to be a VF. So we'll just keep translating for each other because we're all going to be doing that for a while. I know it. Poor new people going, why are you bringing enough letters as it is? Why are you bringing in the old world? But we old people, and I don't mean old by age, are needing to bring it forward. Okay, who would be willing to go next?
Hi, this is Patty Buckles. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Patty, and those of you can't see her
Okay.
because her internet sometimes is really wonky.
Right, I actually am at the hospital with a friend. So, but I live in Northern California, north of Lake Tahoe. I've been with the company 21 years and loving it, and I am a SSC going for Q.
So senior sales coordinator, for those of you that don't know, how many people are in your town, Patty?
Less than 800. I almost said 700, but we're pretty close to 700.
So she's a senior sales coordinator living in a town of 800 people. So you can imagine that she's had to do some reach out and really figure out how to widen her territory. Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Great.
All right. Hi, I'm Taryn. I am a mom of almost 3, and I just started with Juice Plus, so I'm brand new and just looking forward to learning a lot more and seeing how far this will go.
And you're a personal trainer, right, Taryn?
I actually am a group fitness instructor.
I say it wrong every time I do.
I'm hoping to get there in the future, but honestly, it costs a lot to get certified. So
fitness instructor, mom of 3. And she was pretty skeptical, I have to say it, looking at Juice Plus. She grilled us, which was fabulous. She always grilled us with a super positive attitude, and she got her answers answered, and she's pregnant and taking Juice Plus. So we're happy. For her. Really happy. Okay.
Thank you.
I unmuted myself. I'm Bonnie Bristow from outside of Philadelphia. I've been a caregiver for many years and had to regroup, and now I'm an aspiring wellness entrepreneur.
Ooh, I like it. All right, Bonnie. And you'll note also when Bonnie's on, she's always got something really positive to say. She types in little chats yeah, you do. You always uplift. You're an uplifter. So
you're the inspiration, you guys.
Yeah, cool. That's all of us. Okay, Holly.
Hello, I'm Holly Bromley from Reno, Nevada. sister to Leslie and aunt to Lauren. I work with my sister as a horticultural consultant and certified arborist. I've been with the company for about 8 years, came on only for the Tower Garden because I didn't want anything to do with those pills. And now I'm embracing the company, the mission, the lifestyle, the team. I love it, and healthier than ever.
Great. Thank you so much. And by the way, if any of you ever want to talk about people that have gone through some really challenging health issues, both Leslie and Holly. Leslie, you had a lot of back issues, and Holly, didn't you have some stuff, or am I confusing the two of you?
I had 5 spine surgeries in 4 years.
Yeah. So
and that's why I love this business, because my business hung in there even when I couldn't.
Yeah. It's good for you all to know these stories. So, I mean, normally we take more time in doing the skills, but something today just called me to do this. Courtney, I think you've been on the whole time. We haven't seen you, and I don't know if you're frozen and you can hear us now. Courtney is calling from is she still in Lebanon or Ireland?
Yeah, I'm in Lebanon still.
You're in Lebanon. So just share a little about you.
Hi, my name's Courtney. I'm 24 years old, graduated college a couple years ago, and right now I'm just doing missionary work. Been doing missionary work for the past about 2 years, or year and a half.
And she's bringing Juice Plus with her.
Yes, bringing Juice Plus with me. I got introduced to it just last May, and it's already been really life-changing, and for my dad as well, who's on it, and so I'm excited to bring it overseas or get people on it over here as well. So which has been happening. So it's been good.
Yeah, it's done really well. Okay. Anybody? We still have Chelsea, Jesse.
Hi.
Great. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, my name is Jessie Reday. I am 22 years old, and I just recently moved from Reno, Nevada to Michigan. I'm a college student getting a degree in neuroscience and a newlywed. So dealt with chronic health issues, but am loving life now. So
great, thank you. What an age group we have here.
And she's daughter to me and sister
and niece to me. I think it's a family affair with our family.
It's a family affair with my family too. I'm Chelsea Cotton, Nikki's daughter, and been a Juice Plus kid forever, but recently really got into the business in this last year, getting to knowing that I had to actually really do with my own integrity of knowing how amazing this product is and how amazing the culture of the company is, and realizing I have to be sharing about it. My work the last 10 years has been in leadership development, and particularly with women and girls, and this business really supports that also. So it just really fits in line with my values and what I love.
Yeah, and she also does coaching, and I don't know the title of it. I mean, I would say shamanic coaching, but she does coaching. If anybody wants to check in with their soul sometime, she's a good checker-inner. Deborah.
So my name's Deborah Provost. I have been with the company for about 7 months now, and have had some really positive health changes, which has been amazing. And really started.
Deborah, would you be willing to share just what the positive changes were so people can hear?
Oh, I would say biggest thing is I've never had a happy intestinal tract, and I have a very happy intestinal tract now. So that's exciting. When you've not had that, it's just an amazing plus in life. I used to get horrible rashes. I haven't had a rash for 6 months, which is huge. Hormone levels seem to be leveling out, so my hot flashes are pretty much so non-existent. What else? There's been so many positive changes. It's hard to narrow it down to a few, but yeah. So in that process, I'm slowly starting to look at building it from a business perspective.
Great.
So.
And at any time, Deborah, thank you so much for sharing, and especially those challenges. And I think maybe every week, maybe we should take a different person to share a story, because I know that I am bulletproof. I mean, a neuroscientist rocket star could come to me and try to tell me the Juice Plus wasn't what it was, and it would make me laugh. It would not in the least bit intimidate me, no matter how brilliant they were, because I know what I know, and I know the stories that happen. So sometimes I think it's really important. I have figured out at minimum, and I really mean at minimum, I have probably personally heard 3,500 different stories over the years. I hear at least 3 to 5 a week, 27 years, 50 weeks a year. You multiply it out, and I just know what I know. And I also know that not everybody feels everything. So it's different for everybody. So thank you for, did anybody not go yet? I think we caught everybody. I didn't go. I'm Nikki Cotton. I've been with the company for 29 years, 30 years. It was 30 years in October. It's all that Chris and I have done for the last 30 years in terms of making it an income and making a lifestyle. And it has been incredible for our family. And health-wise, you know, I stopped getting strep throat. I stopped having periodontal issues. I stopped getting headaches. My girls got very few colds when they were growing up. If they did, it lasted a very short time. I have never had the flu in 29 years. So I'm convinced it's a good thing. It's my story. So we are, for those of you who are checking in, normally we don't take this long as an introduction because the call's only 20 minutes. But like I said, something called to me today to do it. And we are going over the GoPro Mastery. It's called 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. And I think professional is the key word here. How many people feel, doctors, lawyers, teachers, they feel like they're professional? We can be professional at this, but it's about mastery. It's about really being good at it and following the system. So we are on skill 7. We've already gone through skills 1 through 6. And tell us what those skills are. Anybody, just put them out there. Skill number 1.
Start with a list. You start with a list.
You start.
Skill number 1, finding prospects.
Yeah, finding a list, putting your list together. So you got your list. What's skill number 2? What are you going to do with the list?
Invite.
Invite.
Invitations, good. Skill number 3. You're going to say something on these invitations, and afterwards, what's that called?
Presenting your product to.
And Carrie, do we actually do the presentation?
No, we actually zip it.
Yeah.
Zip it.
We say the word presentation. When you hear presentation, I want you to see this. Because we don't do the presenting. We point to somebody else to present, whether it's a video, whether it's a connection call, whether it's in a live event. The only thing we're ever going to do in terms of presenting is share our story. Share our story from our heart. And then if you're ever in front of the room, you may be presenting them, or if you're called on to be the expert. So when I'm on the phone with Carrie and her brand new person, I'm going to be the expert because I'm not introducing it to that new person. And why are we the people who introduce it to our friends and family? Why aren't we the expert? What's the importance there?
We want to make it duplicatable.
Yeah, if you spend an hour and a half on the phone with somebody, which I could do 72 hours. And somebody would buy Juice Plus just out of sheer make her stop talking. But I could get somebody to buy Juice Plus, but then when they had great results and I said, you know, you've got great results, is there anybody you'd like to share this with? I'd love to partner with you on our mission. What do you think they're going to say to me? Oh my gosh, I could never do what you did. But if what I do is just share my story and get them a video and get them to talk to somebody else. Then when I say, well, I couldn't do what you did, and I can say, what did I do? And they say, oh, you invited me to watch a video. You had Carrie tell me her story. You got me to a live event. Do you think you could do those things? I didn't have to be the expert. So that's the 3rd skill. 4th skill, now you've presented or shared up the wazoo. Now what are you gonna do? I mean, I know, I'm sorry. Share the first follow-up. The wazoo is the follow-up. Sorry about that. So yeah, once you've shared, once you're going to keep sharing. You're going to guide and educate. Our goal is to guide and educate so that they decide to take Juice Plus. Not that we're going to sell it. We guide and educate so they come to their own truth that they want this in their body. That's skill number 4. Skill number 5. You followed up.
Asking the question.
Helping them to become a customer or distributor.
Pop the question. Ask the question. Would you like to get started? You got to ask the question. The number 1 reason people buy is you've asked them to. So they can be ready, but until you say, would you like to get started? Oh my gosh, you know, sounds like you're in a yes. If you are, all I really need is your credit card and you'll have Juice Plus on your doorstep in 4 or 5 days. Which is your favorite mileage card you'd like to use. You always want to get points. So 5, turning them into a customer or rep. 6, now you've done it. They've signed on the dotted line. They're going to get their Juice Plus. They're going to become a rep. What's the next step?
To help them get
Help them
started.
to get started off right.
Get them started off right. So if it's a customer, it's that you're going to create a good customer experience, which looks like you caring for them, calling them. How are you doing on Juice Plus? Are you remembering to take it every day? How's your little one? Is he still constipated? Whatever that is, you're going to connect so they feel well taken care of. They didn't get this from GNC. They got this from Courtney, and they want Courtney to be their partner in this journey of health. If they're a rep, you also want to have them have a good experience. So what looks like a good experience for reps?
Helping them to create an income quickly.
Helping them to create an income quickly. And besides that income, having them get some wins. Wins could look like just texting. You know, I remember, Chelsea, one of your big wins was when you said you put the list of 45 names together. That was a win for you. Like, that felt good. Acknowledge whatever wins your rep is having, but the ultimate win is getting a customer, because then they get the ultimate super duper win, which is the person saying how good they feel. That thank you cements everybody. You get some thank yous. I'm no longer getting headaches. I'm not constipated. My kid can play with other kids now because he's calmer. His ADHD is not anymore. So that's helping your rep get a good experience. And the last one is promoting for events. And this is really what defines the difference between a professional and a non-professional, is promoting for events. It's skill number 7. So here's the thing. Eric Worre says meetings make money. I like to say meetings create impact and income. Meetings create income and impact. How many people we have talked to, and they go to their first meeting and they go, that was it for me. When I heard the doctor say so-and-so, I was in. When I heard that woman who had 9 kids in the last 13 years, we did a story at the regional the other day, 9 kids in 13 years, and she continued to get a check from Juice Plus. She said, the seasons of my life, clearly I've not been able to do what I thought I was going to do with Juice Plus, but it's always been there and it's always created an income for me. And my team always rallied around me. So, we all heard that story on Saturday, and my new reps went, wow, I had no idea that this could be something like that. So being at an event, because we never know what someone's going to say that's going to affect your person. So for me, when I looked at the business, and maybe I can get a few of you here and then we'll really close up and we'll dig in next week. But for me, I went to my first event very, very negative. I sat like this. And I didn't want to, I really was only there so that the person would never call me again. I said, if I come to this meeting, will you never call me again? That's how I went. And they sat me down by Joey, some of you know, and she's so sweet. And I was sitting like this, and I think my aura was so stinky, she had to get up and leave. Nobody would have wanted to sit by me. And they were talking about the big money, and they were drawing all this stuff on the thing. And I went to that place of, this is just one of those things. I am not interested. But one gal stood up. She worked at the post office, and nothing about her was particularly attractive. She was just a regular looking person. Like, nothing where I said, wow, she looks like she's really a dynamite personality, or it was just this very calm woman who stood up and she said, I'm making $2,000 a month. And when she sat down, and at that point in time, Chris and I were bankrupt. We weren't sure how we were going to feed our kids next. They had a lien against our house. When she said, I'm making $2,000 a month, that's what got me. Because I thought, man, if she's making $2,000 a month, imagine what Chris and I could do. So it wasn't the big numbers. It wasn't all the hoopla. It was one person. And you know what's really funny? She has no idea she changed the course of my life. Like, I don't even know her name. I can't thank her. But her sentence changed the entire course of my life. So you don't know. So events build our business. We build relationships. Events build our business. So I'm going to let you know this week some of the events that we having virtual. I would be checking, Broadcast Voxer. We always put the different calls, the different things are on Broadcast Voxer. But of course, tonight we have our second call like this, promoting for events tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. But we also have on Tuesday night, we are going to do a call. Chris and I are doing a call, and it's called Heart-Centered Communication, How to Start a Conversation. How to open up a conversation with heart-centered communication. And we're going to do about 10 or 15 minutes there. And then we're all going to get off. We're going to stay on Zoom, put our Zooms on mute. And Bonnie, I'm not sure, but I will check. We're going to get it, and we're all going to do 15 minutes of texting, text blitz together. And so if you have any questions before you start texting, like this is the woman I'm going to text, this is what's happened before, what should I say? We can give some counseling to you while other people are texting. We'll all just text for 15 minutes and then come on back on Zoom and share maybe what happened. Did anybody respond yet? How did it feel doing the texting? What are some of the things you said? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night from 6 to 6:30. I think there's a call tonight at 5:30 with Carlos Madero, who is our in-house PhD science, who's going to tell you everything you ever wanted to know about omegas. So all of that will be on Broadcast Voxer. You can check that out. I try to put all the events that I see that are virtual or that I know somebody's in that area on our Broadcast Voxer chat. So that's really it for today. The following Tuesday, the 28th of January, Alexis Wesselman, she's the little gal that made National Marketing Director in under 2 years, is going to show us how to read a report that has virtually transformed her business. And so that call is designed for sales coordinators and above, but everybody's can be on it so that you can, when you get further in and you have more team, you might not quite remember it, but maybe you'll have it somewhere in your computer. You'll say, I know there was a call that explained something, and you can go back onto our HEAT YouTube channel and find it when you're ready for it. But sometimes hearing it first live really makes a difference. And there's going to be instructions for you to bring a certain report with you to the call. So check on Facebook or check on Broadcast Voxer, all the instructions will be there for the call of the 28th. So I think we're good. Some of you are going to Eugene. Some of you, how many of you are going to a regional or have been to a regional in last week? I was at one, Debbie's went to one. Leslie, are you going to Sacramento one? Yeah, Chesley, you're going to Eugene. You went to one in Phoenix, Carrie. Fantastic. All right. And I'm also going to Las Vegas. Anybody want to join me there? And all right. Everybody have a great week. See you next week on this call, and hopefully Tuesday night, 6 p.m. at the HEAT team call. Bye, everybody. And we really will dig in next week.
Have a great week.